prayer is not what you talk about. Prayer is what you engage. You don't teach prayer only. You engage in prayer. You connect into prayer. Someone has asked E.M. Bounds so many years ago, one of the prayer machine in his days. He said, how do you build a consistent prayer life? He said, you build a building by building the building. You engage in prayer. You build your prayer life by engaging in prayer. Listen. How to increase in prayer is to increase prayer. So your prayer life is your Christian life. That is a slogan that I've been with me all my life. Your prayer life is your Christian life. If we want to check how deep you are, we check prayer life. If we want to check how shallow you are, we check your prayer life. If we start praying for 30 minutes and you are gasping for breath, if your strength fail you in the day of adversity, your strength is small. If your strength fail you in the day of adversity, your strength is small. Now, how do we know who have capacity here? Check their prayer life. You can never be deeper than your prayer life. Oh God. You can never be greater than your prayer life. Whenever you talk to God, God hears you. Hello? But whenever God talks to you, everything hears you. You didn't hear that one. You did. If you catch it, you will shout. Anytime you talk to God, God will be hearing you. Oh, you are the one talking. He is hearing you. But when you finish talking, why don't you keep quiet? Anytime God talks to you, everything, including the idols of your family. That is why whenever you finish a major prayer contention, there are reactions. Things will begin to happen. You will see somebody will fall sick, they will call you. Hey, it has happened now. Why will you be troubled? Because you set a law in motion in the realm of the spirit. You have done things in the realm of the spirit. So prayer is the hose that enables you to generate gas from the gas station. That is it, oh. That is it, oh. One more time, I say you are only as deep as your prayer altar. So there are different types of prayer. Can I quickly show you something? There are different kinds of prayer. So many different kinds of prayer. But there are seven. There are seven I want to show you. I just want to bring you. Now, these seven will bring you into what I call spiritual mastership. You become a master in spiritual affairs. Hey! Fear cannot live in this realm I'm talking about. It cannot live. I sent some people to go and pray for someone that is violent mentally. The demon is afflicting the person mentally, and the person was violent. And they ran. They saw cutlass and they ran. And another person I called. I said, call this person. And that same person, the same father. Listen to me. The problem is not with your father. The problem is, what are you connecting? What are you contacting? How are you your father is not your problem. Your problem is your laziness. The father, you are not spiritually woken up. Hello, ma. Hello, sir. And the same child, also another child. I call him and say, now call this person and do this. And he called, and the person said, yes, I will do it. So what's the difference? The one that was there physically couldn't even do anything. They ran. But the one that picked the phone and said, hello, just hello alone, calm the whole something. Listen, let me tell you something. If God is still attending to everything, when you are there is problem with you. Listen to me. If I am your spiritual father, I'm your pastor, and I am doing everything, then there is problem. Hello? Are you getting what I'm talking about? There is problem. And you wake up in the morning and say, go brush your teeth. Oh, you don't know how to brush it? I'll brush it for you. Go wash the plate. You don't know how to wash the plate? I wash the plate for you. Go to evangelism. You don't know how to do it? Oh, I'll do it for you. Oh, go. If you don't know how to do it, I'll do this for you. I'll do this for you. I'll do this for you. Then there is a problem with you. Tell your neighbor, say, wake up. Oh, tell your neighbor, say, wake up. The first dimension of prayer I want to talk about here is presence prayer. Is what? Don't be distracted. Is what? Presence prayer. Psalm chapter 91 verse 1 to 2. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my God, is my refuge, my God. In Him will I trust. Now, this dimension of prayer, the devil don't understand. It is the prayer that you enter into the presence of God and you just say, I just want to be where you are, dwelling daily in your presence. And I don't want to worship from afar. Hey, draw me near to where you are. Look at it. Listen to the next stanza. I want to be where you are. I like this one. Dwelling in your presence. Feasting at your table. Kabusha badiadaga. Surrounded by your... This is a danger line to the devil. It's a danger line to the devil. This is the realm that Moses operated. Are you getting my point? And the Lord spake suddenly unto Moses and said unto him and Aaron, and said, call Aaron, Moses, and Miriam to come before the tent door. And all of them came before the tent door, and the Lord said, the Bible says, and the Lord came down in the pillar of cloud. You don't understand that dimension? It is the dimension of the prayer presence of God. He come down in the pillar of God. Look at what he said to them. Look at what he said to them so that you understand this realm. Everybody may look alike, but they are not the same. The Lord came down in the pillar of God, and he said, hear my words. If there be a prophet among you, I, the Lord, I am the one. I speak to them. In dreams, in revelation, in similitude. He said, but not so with my servant Moses. I speak to every other person like this. But my servant, no, now. He said, we eat together. Shabadaga. He said, my servant Moses, he said, we eat together. I talk with him face to face. He said, then why? Look at what God said. Why were you not afraid to... Listen, let me tell you something. That you put hand in the mouth of a lion and nothing happened to you. The lion may have been obeying a higher authority. It's not because the lion doesn't have teeth. Are you hearing what I'm saying here? We all may look the same, but we are not the same. We are not the same. The prayer presence of God. The prayer presence of God. The prayer presence of God. Presence prayer. Listen to me. Presence prayer is the prayer that develops you. This is the kind of prayer that brings you face to face with God himself. This is the kind of prayer that brings you face to face with the throne of Yahweh. Presence prayer. This is the beginning of divine performance. Any prayer that did not begin from here, the fire will quench. I tell you, the fire will go off. Why? Because this is the only prayer. This is the only kind and only type of prayer that God brings you into himself and you enter into God. He that dwelleth. When you arrive at this realm of prayer, you have become a pot on fire. God is cooking you. This is the realm of prayer. Every Christian must go back to this place.